Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time on a Haikelite MT09R. Now I was sent this by Banggood.com, comes in this box. They wanted me to test and review this light. So let's wait no further, let's open it up and see what's in. And it looks like it comes with a manual here. And there's no specs sheet on this. Okay. Comes with a nice paracord here, lanyard. Not really tied up in any way, but interesting how they braided that. Comes with an extra set of O-rings. And let's go ahead and get this tripod ring and put that in the light when we get it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the light. And there it is there on the name of the light as well as the model. Nowhere else on the body it says that. Now this is very similar to their other models, but this one here has got a longer head on it. Button there is almost flush but does stick out from the body. There's a lanyard ring there as well. Tripod mount. We'll go ahead and put this in here. That helps hold the light as well. Kind of nice. And I've decided not to use this. It doesn't tighten close enough to the body. There's still quite a large space after tightening that down. I'm just going to leave it out. Now the machining and finish on this is excellent. I really like this more of a shinier finish than their previous models. They kind of had that flat black, kind of rough texture to it. So it's nice to see them go with this. It's a lot nicer. Feels really nice. Got some knurling here on the head. A lot of heat sinking area here, so that's going to help keep the light cool. Style and design is very nice. Not seeing any issues there. Steel bezel is really nice. Almost a signature thing for them. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the smooth reflector there, and that's a deep one as well. Running 3 Cree XHP 35 high LEDs. Really going to help out with the throw on this. Very nice. Alright. So let's go ahead and open it up and I'll show you the inside springs. There's the springs there. Now on the positive, like in my previous videos, I have removed the rubber grommets that are not really well glued in there. It's kind of like a sticky adhesive. You see how it's still sticky there. And so they're really easy to remove. It allows you to be able to run flat top batteries in there. Remember, the protective ring on these batteries is already on the battery itself. So just letting you know. Springs are heavy duty, well greased on the threads. Springs are identical down in the body there as the ones here. And then we'll go ahead and take the body off here. I'll show you the main spring on the head. Well greased on the threads there as well. Main spring on the head. Nice and heavy duty on that. Contact point there. Alright, we're going to put it all back together. A lot of grease on these threads. Helps keep the moisture out. Keeps it from grinding up the threads. We're going to go ahead and put the batteries in. I've got 4 of them here of the same ones. In this test here, these are the LG HG2. These are 3000 milliamps. These are an unprotected cell. These are 20 amp. I've had some really good luck with these. These are my favorite cells. Do really well for me. And then we'll go ahead and get this started. As I can get the pins here, there's a large pin and a small pin. So you're going to match that up here on the body of the light so it doesn't. No way to mess that up unless you put the batteries in wrong. Now as you can see, we have the activity light there showing you that the batteries are connected. Now the best way to lock this light out is to go ahead and turn that head one whole turn, and you're able to lock that out so it doesn't accidentally come on. So now we've screwed it in, we're ready to go. Now this has a ramping feature. You can also program this light, and but I'm going to keep it on ramping because I really like that. And we're going to go ahead and get started. You're going to go ahead and turn that on. At any time, on any level, you can double click to get turbo. And that is a lot of light. Wow. Look at the beam on that super focused spot. I can feel the heat. And then here's a little bit of bleeding to the corona and then to the spill. Really tight spill. That is amazing. A lot of heat going on that. Now you can press and hold to ramp it down. Now it does ramp kind of fast, which is kind of nice because you don't want it too slow. But this here seems to be pretty good. So you can ramp that up by just pressing and holding. Really easy to just kind of step it step by step. And once you reach the highest, it'll make a little blink or a little flash. Same goes for when it gets down to the lowest, it'll blink, have a little flash there. You can quickly hit this button 4 times to lock this out digitally. I recommend doing the manual lockout, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the light is locked out, as you can see. So now when you hit the button, the light will not come on. Now if you want to unlock this light, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now the blue light comes back on here, and you can go back up and down on that ramping style. Really love the ramping style on these lights, and it's nice to see Haikelite has put that in their lights. So let's wait no further. Let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the Haikelite MT09R. And this is a ramp setting here that I have it set on. It's got, you can customize it, but I like the ramping feature. So we're going to go ahead and start off here on the water spout there, 38 feet. Faintly making 65 feet there. There it is on the fence. A little windy out here tonight, so you do hear a little wind on the microphone. Sorry about that. So we're going to go ahead and ramp it up just a little bit here. Start it on there. And it is faintly making it across the park. That's pretty good. Nice throwing power on this. I was messing around with it earlier. It's got a good tight beam on this. Kind of leans more towards the throwing side, but it's got a little bit of a flood in the beam as well. We'll go over to the Tree of Life. Making it there, as you can see. So now we're going to go ahead and ramp it up a little bit more here. We'll use the Tree of Life here. We'll ramp it up to about right there. As you can see, very nice tight spill. Usually making it across the park. Very nice. Look at the difference on that. Tight beam on that. Nice ability to throw. Alright, we're going to bring it over here to the other side here. Making those bleachers there. Making the palm trees. Closer one up there, further one there. Alright, so we're going to ramp it up even more here. And we're going to ramp it all the way up. And that's the highest. Look at that. Beam almost on the outer edge there has like a little flower effect to it. Very nice on the inner beam there. Man, this got some really nice light output. Make it across the park. Look at that tree line, fence line. Crazy bright. Easily making those trees across the park. Easily making the palm trees, as you can see. Very nice. Incredible. All right. I hope you enjoyed those night shots. Okay, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed those night shots. Excellent performance on this. Definitely more of a dedicated thrower, but it does have a little bit of a combination of a flood in that beam as well. So my take on this is definitely more of a combination of both flood and throw. A little more on the throw side. Really amazing light output on this as well. This didn't heat up too bad, which was very surprising, even on the highest output. Really nice throwing power. The beam, the spill is kind of on the tight side, so it's more of that real tight spill. There's not a big wide spill area on this, so this is going to be really geared for people that need long range ability, search and rescue, hunting. I don't see any problem with someone needing this and this being able to give that performance to shoot out those long ranges. Really solid build on these lights, can't go wrong. Definitely they're a little more on the heavy side when the batteries are in it, but even without them the light has a lot of heaviness to it, so it's built solid. And I just want to thank Banggood.com for sending me this to review. Now if this is something you're interested in getting, they have provided me a special discount code, and you look up right up on that screen right about there, and that'll help you save some money on this should you be interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these type of lights to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.